Okay, so it's New Year's Eve. They say you want to bring in the year doing something that you want to do for the rest of the year. So this is kind of what I plan to be doing. Um, don't mind my Selena hoodie. It's been washed one too many times, unfortunately. But here we are. It is December 31st, 2024. New times. Donald Trump is the president elect for the next 4. Shit's bubbling up in the world like we don't know what could happen. But hey, we're here for it. So we might as well have some fun and enjoy this thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens. And that's what type of time I'm on. I got my passport and I got some places that I want to go. And I don't know how I'm going to go. But next year, I'm going to go to some of these places. And the ones that are going to be most easily possible to go to is going to be, of course, everywhere here in America. That's a given. I feel like I have a lifetime to do that, but I want to spend as much time as I can, like getting out to the Caribbean and all those different places like that. Kind of want to go to Canada, maybe, but I really want to hit a lot of South America and a lot of the places that you don't need a passport to go to. All of those, and I also just want to hit everything just outside of the United States. And I just really want to. After that, over the next few years of my life, I want to go everywhere that I possibly can. Like almost nothing is off limits. A few places I don't want to go. I'm not going to be specific because I don't want to be weird. Weed anybody out. But it's a couple places that I have no interest in going to. So also, when I go to these places, I'm gonna make a thing of it. I'm gonna make sure that I record more. I guess what this would be is this is gonna be like a declaration of all the things that I plan to do and continue to do. I want to do one of these videos. At this point, it almost can't matter what it is. It just needs to be at least like 5 or 10 minutes of something because I can't keep doing nothing at all. As far as putting things out and putting things online, there's a ton of music that I have to release. There's a lot of just beats I need to put out. A lot of stuff that I need to do. As far as just getting stuff out, getting stuff online, and participating in this world stage that everybody's on. I can't tell you it isn't about money because a big part of happiness is being able to live off of the thing that you love the most. For me, that thing is music. In order for me to push the music, people have to have a face to support and know what they're getting behind. So I have to participate in this thing. I have to participate in the internet. And the biggest part of why I have to do this is because it makes me so uncomfortable. Like more uncomfortable than almost anything. But here we are. I'm doing this. I don't even think I'm gonna make any cuts to this because I think every pause, every time that you see me think, I think that's gonna be really important because I'm not good at this. This is this is try probably number 50 something. Who knows? I've tried to do this a million times, but I don't. I'm done trying. It's time to start doing. I've introduced myself in these videos enough, even though I don't know if I introduced myself at the beginning of this one. I may do it at the end, but you know, who knows when or who is gonna find this video. The only thing that really matters is where I go from here. My favorite thing in the world right now is probably guitar in general. Not every single style, but for me, my goal for 2025 is to become a jazz guitarist. Through jazz, I feel like everything musically will be unlocked for me because jazz is the foundation really for everything that we do. In order for me to learn funk, and funk is different, but from jazz, I know that I can take that and play everything else like perfectly and add more to it because it's so crazy. The industry now has simplified music so much. Like the business side of the music industry has been a huge detriment in my eyes. And this is just somebody from the outside looking in as a consumer and someone who would like to join. Learning that you can pay for the top spot is one of the most disheartening things in music, really. So with that knowledge, we know for a fact the best music isn't going to be heard unless you just find it under a rock. Some of it, some of that stuff that they pay for is really good music and they put it at the top, but it's not the majority of it, especially nowadays. At least what you paid for to be at the top back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, it was organic. You couldn't just digitally produce the stuff from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. People had to really kind of have love for music. And for me, the love for music is not there. It's a money thing, and like I mentioned in the beginning, you want to make a living doing what you love, but excuse me, it's almost like the evil side of money has affected music. um I'm not going to mention any of the stories in the news recently, as we all know about it. I don't want to talk about anything weird, but that side of it, the power, um the arrogance of the industry and the moguls within it, we're seeing the downfall of that. And with that, there is something, I think, to um expect good about the industry. I think it'll probably become a lot more grassroots, a lot more what it was before all of the super technical algorithmic crap came in and just really kind of ruined a lot of what we love about music. So I can't wait for the future of that. You know, it's crazy. The future of the world is kind of dicey. It's a little weird. I don't know what to expect, but I'm kind of excited for the future of music, and it's so crazy. Um, I'm not gonna get super personal, but I think what I'm trying to do is gonna be something. I'm nowhere yet, but man, when I think about what I could try to reintroduce to the world of music, it's still there, but it's not on the forefront. Maybe this could be my algorithm and what's being shown to me, but I think bringing the influences that I have um happened to have over the last couple of years is going to be really crazy. um I'll talk more about that on the next one. I've done the amount of time that I wanted to do, but this is really cool. I'm really thinking I could do this once a day for sure, and just talk about my love of music and talk about where I want to go. Uh oh, bad phone. My name is Merciless Starkid 97 or Starchild. I'm gonna be doing one of these at least maybe once a day or once a week. I think once a day is probably gonna be a lot, but who knows? I'm not even gonna think about that. Check it out.